Hi! I just made it back home. I was at NAS today for this event that these wonderful group of individuals that call themselves the Black Lives Matter movement at Nazareth put together. It was a panel of people talking about race, privilege, and all of these very fun and interesting conversations that are crucial that have everything to do with this class. So I am really hoping that you were able to attend. If you did, all you have to do is write one learner note and you can cash your reward. Yes, one of the questions that I got via email, Alex, thank you for your questions, is will these learner notes about this particular event count towards the final 10 that I need to submit? Yes, absolutely. So I know that the further we're going the semester and the more we approach finals, you are going to start forgetting about the learner notes that you are expected to be completing every week. So first of all, that is why I only require 10. We have 14 weeks, so technically you can forget 4. But if something happens and you just forget more than 4, this is your chance to fill that out. So yes, absolutely, that will count as 1. So if you did attend to this presentation, make sure that you write your thoughts, your reactions, your reflections, and then you just submit by the end of the semester. So the other question that Alex had, and I'm sure that many of you do too, was, am I expected to submit my learner notes every single week? No. So I told you, this is your final project. I will grade it by the end of the semester. The only thing that I was allowing for you to do last week is for you to submit something for me to tell you, you know what, I was expecting something a little bit different than what you submitted, or this is perfect as it is. Continue doing what you're doing. Just make sure that by the end of the semester you submit your 10. The idea is that you keep some sort of a journal where you're tracking your own learning. And so every week, if you read a chapter and you write about that chapter just in connection to your life or anything that is going on in the world around you, or the news, or the social media that you use, or the movies that you watched, everything that comes to mind, just keep a journal. That journal has to have 10 entries, and that will be your final project. It's very easy. On the other hand, the bibliographies are the same thing. When you read a chapter, and I'm just requiring you as a weekly assignment to talk to other people, to do some Instagram photos, all of these things that don't require a lot of work. But the bibliography is my way of keeping you accountable on the one hand. On the other, by the time you actually reach the complicated project, which is the movie analysis, and hopefully you only have to do one because you've been engaging with each other, you've been talking to each other, so I'm really hoping that you are working really hard to avoid the final one. But if you still have to do one movie analysis, because that's not an option, you have to do 1 out of 2 at least, you can use the very same bibliography that you've been filling out every single week, okay? So keep that in mind. It's like we're breaking the final project into pieces. You're already building your bibliography. All you have to do is work through your analysis, introduction, and everything else as we move forward in the semester, okay? So those are the things that I think I needed to respond to. If you have any more questions, please let me know. Again, I am looking, if you haven't checked already, there are some announcements on Moodle. I'm looking for 5 volunteers that will help me co-teach, not next week, but the next one. I can't talk right now, but you get me. If you feel that you can read very complex texts, that you can explain things in a reasonable manner, if you've taken oral communication, if you've taken communication theory or other classes that have to do with theory, if you're in literature, anything that is considered complicated and you have experience and you think that you can do that well, I need you to help me. And I need you to help me because this is an online class and we're working with what we have right now. I promise that I will reward you. And those of you who have co-taught with me in the past know this. So don't worry about that. We'll talk about it. And last but not least, we do have a Zoom party coming this week, and I am hoping to see you all there because 1, it's money, 2, I'm getting homesick, so please reach out and show your faces and say hi because I miss you, okay? Take care, have coffee, and I'll see you soon. Bye.